Hey guys, TomBoy601, and today I wanted to take a look at Rainbow Six Siege and the Operator teaser trailer that just got released by Ubisoft and the accompanying blog article that they put up, and kind of go through all the details we now know about what we believe to be our new attacking operator, though we're not 100% sure, and go ahead and talk about how we think this is going to change the game. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and roll the teaser trailer.
Siempre dejan algo atrás.
Okay, so we're back, and first off, yeah, I know, his ability is pretty much like being Batman, which is kind of cool, though I don't know how it's going to integrate into the game. Now, after watching that, I'm going to go ahead and highlight the big points you need to know that came in the accompanying article that Ubisoft published. Now, our operator's name, his real name is Raed Ramirez Al-Hassar. However, his nickname is going to be Jackal. And of course, this season is going to be focusing on the GEO. I think this is the first time they've confirmed that it will be the GEO, but it's been pretty well it's been pretty well guessed that GEO was going to be the Spanish operating force. And they give a little bit of background information about Jackal's story. If you want if you want to read it yourself, I'll go ahead and put the article down below. If you want the TLDR version, basically he was a foster kid. Then when his older brother became the right age, he adopted him out of the foster care system. Older brother got killed in some drug trade or something. The murders were never caught. Our man Jackal decides to join the police in order to bring people like that to justice, and he decided to further his skills with the GEO. That's pretty much the TLDR version of it. Now, one of the important things that are in this article is they do tell us the weapons that we can be expected to use with this operator. His primary weapons are going to be either the C7E or the PDW-9, and the secondary weapons are going to be either the ITA-12S or the USP-40. The USP-40, of course, being the pistol that we saw in the trailer. So, I'm going to take a small break here because this is where we're going to start doing some more speculation. None of this other stuff is completely confirmed, but we can pretty well guess for the rest of these things. First off, let's go ahead and head on back to the trailer. Of course, the opening shot is our man Jackal entering the White Pearl. He triggers his ability, and my guess is this is going to be much like Kavira's thing, where it has a small recharge time and a limited amount of usage. And as far as an operator build goes, I think he's either going to be a 2 armor, 2 speed, or a 3 armor, 1 speed. He does not look like he's going to be a 1 speed kind of operator. When he activates his ability, you can see that it says thermal lens, so my guess is that his ability will be based on thermal. So he hits the button, and of course it highlights the footsteps. This operator seems like he's going to be very good against roaming operators. Now, there's 2 ways this operator could function. 1, the footsteps could stay on the floor for the duration of the round, or 2, they could fade away slowly. That way you're easily able to track an enemy. I'm going to guess because it is thermal, it's going to slowly fade away throughout the round. Maybe it'll only highlight the last 30 seconds worth of footsteps, but who knows? It's definitely something interesting. And another interesting thing to note while we are looking at this screen, first off, you can kind of feel like this is a little more zoomed in than it usually is when you're playing, and you may think, oh, maybe Ubisoft's just trying to hide something. But if you look at the very top, you can see that the round 1 and the operator profile square is there, and it's in the correct spot where it would be for on a normal game. It's not zoomed in like we would expect. So my guess is that when you're using his ability, you're in fact going to be a little bit more zoomed in than you usually would. The other kind of one last thing of speculation I would like to kind of throw out is, it looks like you're going to be able to use this while you're holding your weapon, and while he does have his pistol out, it may be the case that you're actually able to use your primary weapon with it, which would be nice. I feel like you're going to be able to bait this operator very easily. If you use a drone to kind of hunt out roamers, it's okay if like the enemy sees you because it's just a drone. It doesn't cost you a death for your team. However, if you're going all Elmer Fudd and you're just tracking the footsteps along the ground, you're not having the best situational awareness. And if you're then also only down to a pistol, I feel like it'll be very easy for roaming operators to kind of set up traps. One thing I do kind of really want to hope and try when I am going to be fighting Jackal is I would love to have a teammate up in a roof breach and have that blown out, and then lure him underneath the roof breach with footsteps and just knock him out, so that, you know, he's diligently tracking and he just doesn't even like check above him. I think that would be really cool. Maybe one counter we get to see. Moving on to the weapons. Now, we did get the names, however, a lot of times in Rainbow Six we don't really get to know what these names actually mean. Now, the C7E, there's no such gun as the C7E. However, the Canadians do make an assault rifle called the C7, and in the teaser image, it does look like a M4 knockoff or an M4 rebrand, which is what the C7 is. So my guess is that he's going to have the C7 assault rifle from the Canadians. The PDW-9, on the other hand, no such thing. PDW is kind of like a broad weapons class, though it is something very interesting because generally when you have a number at the end of a weapon name, it means that that's the caliber or the bullet or whatever the weapon is firing. 9 generally denoting 9mm, like a submachine gun, something we have not ever gotten with the attacking operators. And my guess is this guy is designed to counter roamers. He's going to be a counter. He's going to be an attacking operator, especially because he does have an assault rifle. The only other defender that has an assault rifle or a rifle that chambers a similar caliber is Jaeger with the 416C. Now, there are 2 weapons I'm going to guess that the PDW-9 could possibly be. If we didn't already have the FMG-9 in this game that Smoke uses, I'd guess it could be that. However, since it is a different name, I'm going to guess it's going to be one of 2 weapons. One, the UDP-9 by Glock. It kind of gives off very similar vibes to the MPX, or it could be the TMP-9, another very famous PDW, and one that's been around for a while, made famous kind of in Counter-Strike and stuff like that. So it could definitely be that as well. The first of the secondary weapons, the ITA-12S, I can't even guess what this is going to be. I've tried Googling around and I don't get any search results for the ITA-12S, and if I do, it shows up as what Kavira actually uses, and I doubt they're going to repeat his gun and give him a secondary. Though, going back to that rule I just discussed of the number on the end kind of denoting a caliber, 12 generally means it's a shotgun, and if this guy has a shotgun as a secondary weapon, that's going to be really cool, and I'm going to have him as a favorite almost, because I do love the shotguns in this game. They do make holes very good. I like making my holes in the walls. And that would be very interesting to have an operator that has both an assault rifle and a shotgun. And who knows, it could be balanced, it could be overpowered. Who knows? Time will tell. And the final secondary weapon, the USP-40, that's a real weapon. It's definitely the one that we saw in the trailer. The USP is a well-known pistol series, and it's most likely just the 40 caliber version of the USP, which is great. Cool. That is pretty much everything we can kind of know about this operator. Of course, the other operator, or the speculation is that the other operator is going to be Mira. She kind of got detailed a little during the Tachanka buff, and as it stands right now, it seems like she might be one to buff gadgets, is the guess right now as to what her ability is going to be. We will find out during the Twitch stream of the Rainbow Six Invitational on February 3rd, so be looking forward to that. Guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below, hit that like button as well. Also, let me know, what do you think Mira is actually going to be, what her ability is? I would love to know what you guys think. Like I said, I think she's going to be able to buff gadgets somehow, and she'll be our defending operator. But let me know, guys. My name is Tommyboy601. I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.